Hello everyone. Today we're going to be discussing how to find volumes of pyramids. So please go ahead and you can pause right here, take out your notes, and turn to 8.5 volume of pyramids. Okay, so like we just discussed, today we're going to discuss the volume of pyramids. So our essential question will be, how do I find the volume of a pyramid? Well, it's pretty straightforward. And the main idea to really kind of take away from this is this whole idea of the base area. Like we had discussed yesterday in 8.4, the base area is the area of the base of the figure. And in pyramids, the figure is the side of the figure, right here, that the pyramid rests on, with the point of the pyramid pointing towards the sky. So you have your base here on the ground. You can kind of think of it like a pyramid in the sand. This is the side that's on the sand. And then the point of the pyramid, where all the sides meet, is pointed at the sky. Now the formula is pretty straightforward. We have volume is equal to base area times height and we'll divide all this by 3. Now, and where a lot of confusion comes from in this height idea is, what is the height of a pyramid? Well, the height of the pyramid is from the tip of the pyramid straight down to the ground. So you can kind of think of if you were inside the pyramid and you had a rope attached to the point of the pyramid, it would dangle straight down to the ground, which would be very different from if you were outside the pyramid and you left a rope along the side. This is not, I repeat, this side right here, going down the side of the pyramid from the tip to the bottom, is not the height of the pyramid. That would be a slant height of the pyramid, or the height of the triangle. The height of the pyramid comes from the top, from the tip of the pyramid, straight down to the ground of the pyramid. So that would be the height of the pyramid. So we just need to find the base area, whether it be a square, a triangle, or maybe something that's given, and then we multiply that by the height of the pyramid, this straight up and down, and then we'll take that number and then divide it by 3. So let's go ahead and look at some examples. Example 1, the first idea I want to talk about is the base area. So we will say that the base area is equal to, is a square, the base is a square, that is 6 by 6. So I know the base area would be equal to 6 times 6, which tells me that it's 36. Now if I look at the height of my pyramid from the tip of the pyramid straight down to the ground, that is 15. So we can say the height is 15. Now we'll plug all this into our equation. We know volume is equal to our base area times our height, and then we divide that by 3. So I plug in my numbers, and then I can solve. So volume is equal to 36 times 15 divided by 3, which is then equal to 180. And since this is volume, we will use meters cubed. Next, we'll look at number 2. And it's the same idea. First, we have to figure out what kind of shape the base is, find the area of that base, and then multiply it by the height and divide by 3. So our base looks like it's a rectangle this time. So I have a rectangle, which is 8 by 7. And we know for rectangles, we just multiply the length and the width together. So I get my base area is 8 times 7, which would equal 56. Then I look for the height of my pyramid, the height being this distance from the tip of the pyramid straight down to the ground, and that would be 11. Then we can plug all this in to our formula. Volume is equal to our base area times our height, then we divide that by 3. So our volume would be equal to our base area, 56, times our height, which is 11, and then we divide that by 3. And when we do 56 times 11 and then divide that by 3, we get 205.3, that's rounded, centimeters cubed. And that's how we find the volume of a pyramid. The base area, figure out what the base is, what kind of shape the base is, find the area of that shape, like we did here, then multiply that by the height, then we'll divide that by 3. Okay, so what if our base isn't as simple as a nice square? Let's look at number 3. So we can see that the base is this bottom triangle right here. This is the base of our pyramid. So our base is a triangle that has the triangle has a length of 8, or a base of 8 and a height of 6. We know the area of a triangle is the base of the triangle, 8, times the height of the triangle, 6, and then we divide that by 2. So when we do that, 8 times 6, and divide that by 2, we get the base area is equal to 24. And now I need to find the height of my pyramid, so I look from the tip of the pyramid going straight down to the ground where it'd be where the pyramid's resting on, the side that the pyramid's resting on. I see that is 10. And then we can plug into our formula. Volume is equal to base area times height divided by 3. Now we'll plug in our base area is 24 times our height is 10, and then we'll divide that by 3. And we get 24 times 10 divided by 3 is equal to 80 inches cubed. So same thing, we just had to figure out what the base shape was. Then we found the area of that shape. We'll have to keep all our area formulas in our head. This is a triangle, so we had to use base times height divided by 2 to find the area of this shape, which was 24, and then we plugged into our volume formula for our pyramids. Base times height, 24 times 10. Then we divide that by 3, and we get 80 inches cubed. Now when you see a figure like we do in number 4, it's actually, most of the work's already done for us. Because when I look at this 50 inches squared is referring to the base area. So I don't even need to find the base area of this shape that is the base of my pyramid. All I need to do is plug into my formula. I have my formula as volume is equal to base area times height of the pyramid divided by 3. And all the information's already laid out for me. I have the base area, I have the height, and then I just plug and go. So I have my base area is 50 times 9, and then we divide that by 3. So my volume would equal 50 times 9. Then we'll divide that by 3, and we get 150, and our units in inches. And since it's volume, we cube our units. So that's it for volume of pyramids. Thank you for viewing this video today, and I hope you have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow.